Hello, welcome. I am here making a video, which is probably surprising to you. It's surprising to me as well in some ways. I've been wanting to make some stuff recently. Well, by recently I mean for probably the past many years, but, you know, for whatever reasons, never quite get out what I want to get out. Go into that more later. The point is for right now is I have a very strong and binding motivation obligation to be making videos right now because I was reached out to by 2K to be sponsored to play their new game that has just come out from the makers of XCOM, from the lead designer Jake Solomon of XCOM 2012 fame. It is Marvel's Midnight Suns. I'm not a Marvel guy. I just want to make that really clear straight up. Let me turn the music down for a second. I want to make that really clear straight up as I go into this. Not a Marvel guy. I've watched, you know, some of the movies. I don't go out of my way to do it. If they're on over the past decade plus. I've seen them. So I'm not a Marvel super fan. This game is... There's a lot of superheroes in this game. Not usually my thing with superheroes. What is my thing, though, is the Firaxis developers and Jake Solomon's lead designer chops, as he's proven in XCOM 2012, as of XCOM 2 as well, and as with this game. Now, this isn't my actual first impressions here. I was sponsored to play this game, and I have been sponsored to play it on my Twitch channel as well, twitch.tv, where I have been playing it for the past couple of weekends, and will be playing it for a couple more live. Those have been my true first impressions of this game, so if you're interested in them, you can check them out on the Twitch channel. You can check out on youtube.com. There's a channel called Beagle Rush VODs now. Beagle Rush space VODS. Run by my moderator on Twitch, Jeff the Hobo. And there's a lot of parts of Midnight Suns should already be up on there of my first impression. So this is kind of like a second impressions. I've already played, you know, hours. A lot of hours of this game. Probably like 20 hours of this game now on my Twitch channel. So this is like my second run through already. For that reason, there's something I'm going to do with this game here on YouTube, which I think just makes more sense, is just, this game is quite story heavy. There's a lot of story, a lot of characters, a lot of stuff like that. I've spent a lot of time going through it on my online Twitch channel stream campaign. I'm probably going to skip and glaze over a lot of it in this YouTube campaign that I'm going to be doing here. So for this offline run, just planning to glaze over and skip most of it. A couple of reasons for that. For one, it's not really my first impressions of the story, so I feel like there would be a lot of me just going like, yep, waiting for this part to play out, yep, I've seen that, what do you guys think? Which doesn't really have the same ring for me when I'm not doing it with live feedback as well from an audience. Two, I really want to get to the tactical battles here on the YouTube campaign. It actually takes quite a lot of time to go through the story. It's a major part of the game. It's not just like a side thing, like if you play XCOM. And I don't want to compare this game to the XCOM too much, because they're really not similar. They're very different. Anyone who's comparing this game to XCOM a lot to you is trying to sell you something. And I don't mean in the sense of 2K is trying to get me to sponsor me to play this, to sell this game to you. I mean literally, like, if you see like a news article that's like some gaming website that's like, oh, why Midnight Sun is for XCOM players. They're just connecting brand names. This game is... I've enjoyed this game quite a bit on its own right, but I wasn't expecting it to be, and it isn't, and I don't think anyone should be led astray to think this game is like XCOM. It's very different XCOM. It is a card game. It's more like Slay the Spire, and story-wise, it's more like, you know, you're playing like a Mass Effect or something. Like, there's a lot of role-playing and choose-your dialogue and stuff like that going on. So it's very, very different. So different, I forgot my original point, which was, yes, that the story, very different to playing XCOM. You know, it's not just like do a mission and then there's a cutscene every 10 missions. I ended up spending hours in the role-playing story part and all of that. It's a major part of the game. It's probably a big draw for people who are really into Marvel. It wasn't a big draw for me at first, though I ended up finding some characters I liked. But, you know, let's not go into that hugely now, because let's make a video. Let's actually play the game. Point being, these are kind of my reasons, rationale for... I'm going to glaze over the story a lot in these videos. And focus on the tactical battles part, which is a really, you know, as you would hope, a really big part of the game in its own right, the actual combat and tactical battles, which, you know, again, I don't want to compare it to XCOM, but if you are, you know, more interested in the tactics side of games, like XCOM players most likely are, then that's going to be the meat and potatoes that you want to see more of as well. and there's a lot to get into, so that's what I want to focus on. If you are interested in seeing the story stuff that I'm going to glaze over a bit, one, you can go watch it on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/beagsandjam, BEAGSANDJAM. I stream like 4 times a week, most weeks. Streaming a lot. Otherwise, you can check it out on someone else's YouTube video. There's going to be a lot of campaigns of this on YouTube, I'm sure. I'm not going to be the only one. YouTube is very different these days to when I started 10 years ago, where, like, you might be the only real big source for a game if you just happen to play it. Everybody's doing YouTube these days. There's so many people doing YouTube. So many people doing new games. They're gonna like a scavenger bird. That's not a flattering comparison to them, but to us, like a bird of prey. No, like a vulture. We will latch all over any new release for the fabled content. So I'm sure there's plenty of places you guys can go to see. If you want to see the cutscenes, the character dialogue stuff, more stuff like that. But I have covered that on my Twitch channel, so if you do want to see me play through that stuff, and it's been interesting, to say the least, without going too much into it here, do go check it out on my Twitch channel as well if you want. I will say, because I'm going to glaze over a lot of it as well, my summed up thoughts on the story so far in like my 20 hours of playing the game. Starting off, I was not a big fan. Really, it comes down to a simple rule with this game if you're interested in what you're going to think of the story of this game. If you like Marvel movies, you will enjoy the Avengers characters in this who make their little quips. If you don't like the Marvel movies and the kind of humor in a Marvel movie, you will hate those characters because they're doing the same thing. Tony Stark, Iron Man is here, Doctor Strange is here, Captain Marvel is here, all the big name movie people, the Avengers, are here. I don't like them. I find them insufferable. And to be clear here, being sponsored to play this game doesn't mean I have to lie about anything. Giving you my honest thoughts. There are some honest thoughts. I find the movie characters quite insufferable. The characters I do like in this game, which I was quite surprised by, is there's another contingent. There's 2 halves of the characters in this game. There's the Midnight Suns themselves. And they're characters like... I mean, Blade is the most famous one, as seen in the in-game shop down here. Then there's ones like Magic, who we're going to meet. There's Nico. Ghost Rider, I think, is a bit bigger than them. I'm not a comics or Marvel guy. He's the guy who's on fire. Nick Cage plays him at some point. I ended up actually enjoying them a lot more, and I found my personal taste is that the less famous a character was coming into this game, the more I enjoyed them. And they were less like... Yeah. they were less against my taste. So... yeah, if you're interested in picking up this game for the story, and for whatever reason you don't want to go check it out on someone else's channel, or on my Twitch... there's my quick summary before we get to this game. It's like that. It's like that, alright? There is good parts of the story, there is bad parts of the story in my taste, to the writing, especially. If your taste is like me, you'll find its ups and downs until you do what I did on the Twitch campaign, and just don't take any of the Avengers on missions, and you'll... I'm gonna be honest, before we get to this YouTube campaign, on Twitch, I have just ostracized the entire Avengers. I never touched them. I think I'm allowed to say that on the sponsored Marvel's Midnight Suns stream, sponsored by Marvel and 2K. I don't like the Avengers, but I like the Midnight Suns, so we'll get to meet some of them soon. Before we get to meet them, we're going to be meeting the Avengers, because that's how the game starts. Oh, nice. So I can actually start this on a harder difficulty, which would be nice for focusing on the tactical battles. Let me turn the game back up a bit as we get into it. So, when you first get this game, I want to make it clear, you're actually stuck on normal. This might matter to you, normal or story. This might matter to you if you're like me and you want to start a game as hard as possible to get into it. I will say something now, however, with this game. And again, these are honest impressions from my Twitch time. This game does actually get challenging to a surprising degree, surprisingly early on, I found. That is strange to me, because I was not expecting that from a mainstream Firaxis game early? I guess... I don't know, I guess Vanilla XCOM was hard as well. It's just been 10 years of me playing it, so I forgot what it was like to be bad at Vanilla. So maybe I should walk that back. But, you know, this is a new kind of ball game. This is an XCOM. But, yeah, it's... I do also think, like, they've balanced this game in a very tight way. You only have 3 heroes in each battle. There's no such thing as, like, I think a big thing of there's no such thing as cover. You know, you can't avoid taking damage through RNG, like... You, in some mechanics, but in general, like, you can't, like, evade an attack in normal play. When they hit you, they're hitting you. It's like Slay the Spire. And in that sense, the vanilla game here, no need for mods or anything, does get quite challenging quite quick once you get out of the tutorial. The first mission's very easy. It almost lulls you in a false sense of security, this game, and then suddenly, oh, okay, you know, this is actually hard. I'm pleased by that, because I'm tactics first when it comes to games. I want a good tactics game. I enjoy the story of this game a bit, you know, sure, whatever. That can be fun. I am really a tactics gamer at heart, though. I really want to be pressed and challenged when it comes to a game like this anyway, by the mechanics. And it keeps your brain going. I haven't, you know, 20 hours is a lot, but I still don't feel like I've gotten far enough into this game to, like, you know, do a final thoughts or anything near it on, like, how hard this game is. But I would say where I'm getting to about 10 to 15 hours in, 20 hours in, you know, I've had to think the whole way through. They're always revealing new mechanics, so, yeah. I don't know, I'm doing, like, my final thoughts at the start now. I guess I'm summing up my first impressions experience for those of you who just want to know, like, what's my first impressions of the game. There you go. Story and characters, hit or miss depending on who you hang out with. Mechanics, interesting, good, well designed, they're satisfying, they work together well. Art, very, very good. I've always said XCOM 1's art is beautiful. And XCOM 2. Midnight Suns, Firaxis art team, still going off. Really, really good. I sound like a shill, really, at this point, saying that, but honestly, they do a really good job, and you'll see when we get in. I think it's really fucking satisfying to play this game. Anyway, I don't want to keep doing this, like, giving you, like, an ad reel for the game at the start, accidentally, which is what I feel like I'm doing. I want to just get into the game, we're going to play some battles, and you can see for yourself. So, anyway, I just have a habit of going into tangents. Let's tighten that up before I play too much of this, because I don't want to bloat these videos to the moon. Let's get into the actual game. Lucky you have a search bar. Many of you have probably skipped ahead to this point already when you see the thumbnail. Play tutorial mission. Sure, why don't we do the tutorial mission just purely so I can introduce the mechanics to you guys as well as we go. Let me turn the game up. So, I'm probably going to be editing past a lot of, like, excessive story beats just to keep the video on the tactics of these YouTube ones. So if there's cuts, you'll know what happened. Hi, there would have just been a cut. Welcome back. The story, Ghost Rider ran off, Crossbones exists. There's a really, really divorced guy energy villain with like an Auburn mustache in a red velour suit who is mad about things and is making gamma ray stuff. Welcome to the tactics part of the game now. So, like I said before, let me just get my audio levels feeling just right here. I'll tweak that as we go. So, like I was saying before, welcome XCOM fans. This is not an XCOM game. I know if you follow me still at this point. For one, congratulations. Don't know why, honestly. I haven't made videos for ages. Thank you. Maybe I will do some more now. Two, this game isn't very much like XCOM. This game is much more like Slay the Spire, if I would make a direct comparison to a card game everybody knows. You get dealt cards, you have decks, you can mull those cards, you can get rid of them and bring them back as you want. Let's just go through the tutorial. So playing cards, there are three main types of cards which represent hero abilities, attack skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs 1 card play. This is your action points down here, basically. Select an ability card with left mouse button activated, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows this. Okay. Use that card to damage enemies and gain heroism. So, this is one of the basic big systems of this game, is heroism and card plays. So, you will be dealt, in normal battles, you will have 3 characters. Here we only have 2 in the tutorial. And you will you will draw cards from all 3 of your characters. So you'll have decks of 8 cards each, 16, 24 cards, if my math is not terrible. Quick maths, to pick from. And to get drawn from randomly. Another thing you have to use is heroism. The tutorial will teach us about that, but just know we're going to gain it now when we use one of these blast attacks on these little mook babies, these little soulless minions. Wonderful, soulless minions. An alias for the legions of lawyers who will come after me if I say anything bad about Iron Man. Impressive. Just kidding. It's all jokes, folks. It's all jokes here. They let me joke here.
Get it done any way we know how.
Alright, so...
You just got knocked the you know the rest.
Can't swear here on a Marvel property. This is owned by Disney. You can't swear. They do swear later. Heroism and heroic cards. Okay, so now we're going to talk about heroism. So that was pretty simple. I didn't narrate that. Guys, are you following? You attack enemies and they die. Are you following that? Okay, good. You picking this up? Good. Heroism comes in now. So heroism and heroic cards. Powerful and decisive. Yeah, sure. gain heroism by playing attack and skill cards, which you already have a bit. So those two cards there we just played, they gained down here the orange number, a certain amount of orange Mentoses. We gained 1 for each, we gained 2 heroism. This is like a special ability bar that goes up as you generate it from cards that give it to you. Then you get to play these cards. So these are cards which require this as a cost. If you're a Magic fan and you want to be a real pervert about it and compare it to Magic or other card games like Hearthstone, it's Legends of Runeterra. This is like mana you're generating. You're like generating orange mana by playing other cards. If those cards were like lands, but lands that could kill people. I don't know why I'm making this tortured metaphor. Forget I said all that. I'm ruining the sponsored video right now. So now that we have 2 heroism is the point we can go damage every enemy for 5 damage. Oh, it just does everyone. Yeah, like I said, I forgot this. I don't play with Iron Man. I've used him twice. I hate him. Not mechanically, just like as a person. Anyway, they're dead.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
For you, yes. For you, that's DC, I can't say that. Ending a turn, whatever, yeah, hold X in a turn. More little lawyers, I mean, mooks run in. Coming straight from my house in Australia.
When you are a boss.
There are 2 types of enemies, minions and elites. I call them mooks. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. They are frail but still dangerous. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Use attack and heroic cards wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on minions. Okay, so here's another. Shut up, Doctor Strange.
But it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Be quiet. Silence. I hate it when Doctor Strange talks over me. I also just hate him as a person. These 2 are my most hated characters in the entire game. Again, not mechanically, purely as people. I despise them. They are the pests of this game. And wherever I try to go, they keep trying to hunt me down. Let's not get too far into it, he said after deciding to do that himself. Let's talk about the mechanics of the game. So, this is another really big mechanic of this game to learn is that, well, it's pretty easy to learn, but there are guys with no health bars, guys with health bars. Any hit kills. Any hit kills the little babies. Whereas the guys with health bars, you actually have to do damage to kill. So in this case, what do we got? We got knocked back. Yeah, I'll handle this one, tutorial prompt. Okay, so what I want to do... I can't do that. What I want to do is I want to knock back. So knockback is a really big part of this game. Like a really, really big part of this game. You can do damage with knockback. You can place people into hazards. By knocking them into each other, I'm dealing damage. They take 5 from that knockback, and the mook dies instantly because they have no health bar. Massive part of this game.
Stranger things have happened.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Doctor Strange. I can swear. I'm not owned by Disney. I can swear, Doctor Strange. I'm gonna tell you to... No, that's probably my one F word for the video. I shouldn't say F again. Don't let me say F again, guys. Alright, we're gonna finish you off. Was that quick? That wasn't quick, was it? No, they haven't shown me what quick is yet. He's rambling. Don't listen, don't listen. So now, we're gonna get you. I do hate them, but they look cool. The art is beautifully done. I should turn the sounds up a bit more. Turn the music down. Because as much as I dislike them as personalities, everyone looks cool in this game. Everyone is well done in this game. Everyone looks good. Everyone sounds good. Mechanically, everyone's feeling good. They have done a really good job. As you probably would if you knew you were making a product for Marvel, you would probably put a lot of effort into it. If you're for Axis. Not that they don't already. The XCOM 1 and XCOM 2 have a lot of effort in them. They're beautiful games, timeless. Target previews, that's why I'm still playing them. Target previews, at the start of each turn, I feel like I want to plug myself. By the way, I don't make a lot of videos on this channel. I'll probably tell you again soon, but hey, by the way, speaking of those timeless games, I still play them all the time. I'm playing XCOM 1 on my Twitch channel. Hey, I'm playing Open XCOM, Imperial Guard mode. Hey, plug in Beagle Rush on his own channel right now, sponsored by me. Check out my Twitch channel, I play a lot of XCOM. Okay, anyway, back to the tutorial. I got real madcap energy right now, I'm sorry. Tutorial target previews. Right, they're just gonna, yeah.
Now that I have
they're showing you who they're attacking here.
Blessing is in order. Something protective.
I feel so unlike myself, I'm just talking like crazy. It's the Marvel money, it's got me auctioneer mouthing. Anyway, just like Slay the Spire. Actually, not like Slay the Spire, you only have one unit in Slay the Spire. But anyway, just like a game with a good UI in it, the enemies will show you who they're attacking. In this case, this little mystical basketball icon means Doctor Strange. That's his icon, as you can see on the left. So we can see everybody's going to attack Doctor Strange. They all hate him, just like me. I'm trying to, like, be super good at the tutorial now, which is so unnecessary. What's this? Heads up. Give 20 block to an ally. Okay. Let's just... Ooh, that's nice.
Of preparation.
Gust you into each other. We love that. I love it when gusts of wind destroy my ontologically evil enemies.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning.
Not if I skip your chatter, you won't, Doctor Strange. Alright, let's just finish one off. With a double knockback. You get more damage later. It's very knockback heavy now. Because they want me to take damage. But I've played the game before. I'm trying to, like, be good at the tutorial now. So now we're going to use heads up here. This just grants block.
Looks like you could use this.
This is the second time I've ever seen this skill in my life. I do not play with Iron Man. As the children say, I do not FW Iron Man. I can't say the word out loud because I said one F-bomb for the video. I'm my own boss. Fuck Iron Man. I'm my own boss. Anyway. Block. Hey, if you've never played a video game before, it blocks damage. If you've really never played a video game before, that means damage isn't applied to you when it's blocked. I don't know, man.
Confidence is high. I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that?
I feel like it's not even a video game thing. It's like if your kitten tries to claw you and you're wearing jeans, the jeans block the damage, you know? I don't think I have to describe this. Why am I doing it? Strange, shut the hell...
In the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Shut up, Doctor Strange. Damage every enemy. Knock back, blast. Okay, so damage every enemy.
Let's do it.
That's the
And then also kill people. Kill people for fun and profit. Kill these two.
Let's
Knock them into each other. Deal damage to both by knocking them into each other. Am I playing too fast for you guys? I haven't got any live chat like on the stream, I can't tell.
I hope you realize that.
Hey, leave a comment if I played too fast for you, and I'll probably won't see it until all of these are recorded. No, I'm probably actually going to release this today, so probably within hours of me having played this, you'll be looking at this. Hey, leave a comment if I played too quick. Leave a comment if I played too slow. Hey, do you like or dislike literally anything I'm doing right now? Leave a comment. Do you just not like me? Leave a comment.
Here we go.
Did something bad happen to you at work today? Leave a comment. Did you not like it? Tell me about it.
Interesting tactic.
Go on. The worst thing that can happen is I ignore it. Many objects on the battlefield can be used to your advantage of environment attacks. Yeah, I know about
And while
this.
you fire
Rocks.
arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
The worst thing that can happen is that I ignore it. Just like the worst thing that can happen when I release this is that people ignore me. Have a rock!
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
I do enjoy the rock. I like characters that just throw their rocks. I dislike magic characters who refuse to get their hands on you. Look at this. Look at this shit. That's not cool. Just throw it. Just throw the damn rock. Oh, I won, by the way. I rocked them. That wasn't meant to be a pun. It was just, as a verb, I rocked them.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Iron Man does not look great in this cutscene. NGL.
This is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
He looks a bit mobile.
In the West Village, converging on
It's
the
just a
sanctum.
pre-rendered cutscene here. He does not look great. Why am I watching the cutscene? I said I wouldn't do
The
this.
collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
No. No, I will not listen to the Marvel quips. I will not do it. I'm gonna skip.
Forever in service.
Okay, we were hanging out. I played this like 2 weeks ago and last week, so I can just let you know from memory.
You know I don't mess around.
Captain Marvel is here now. A portal opened. Hydra came out of it. Who is Hydra, Beagle? I don't know because I don't follow the Marvel universe. I know enough. Hydra are like...
Yes, but
they're
now you
Nazis.
failed to use the front
Am
door.
I gonna get demonetized if I say that word? They're fascists. Maybe that one too. They're bad guys. they're like bad guy adjacents for the Marvel movies, so they don't have to have the conundrum I just did about whether or not my product will be demonetized or unpalatable for younger audiences. They're just all-around bad guys. Hey, you know, again, this isn't even a video game concept. Have you ever seen a story or a movie in your life? Have you ever... Why am I explaining the Marvel Universe to you? I don't know why I'm doing this. Have you ever disliked someone? Leave a comment and tell me about it. But also, they might have been like Hydra. Probably not. Did anything ever bad happen to you? Okay, well, if you were living in the Marvel Universe, maybe Hydra did it to you. We don't really have to talk about this much longer. I don't know why I am. I'm really sorry. The point is, we were here, and then they broke in. I think there was a portal. I think the main villain, Lilith, came through. It would have been quicker just to watch the cutscene. I'm gonna keep going on. There's the main villain. She's Lilith. She's green and bad. She might not have shown up yet. They broke our table. We're gonna break them in return. So, blast, knock back, okay. Oh, I never used this. That's funny, I never used that. Anyway, let's knock, kill. Let's kill.
Let me show you the way.
Now, it's a KO, they're not dead. I want to be clear here.
That was something.
I want to be clear here for legal purposes. These goons, no matter how bad or fascist they are, I want to be clear, they're only ever being knocked out. They're never dying. Because this Marvel, by definition, is a child-friendly property. Alright? Superheroes, okay? It's family-friendly. It's like... What the hell is Infinity War rated? I don't know, like, I think they get a bit darker. It's gotta be like M, right? Actually, don't know now. Why do they both... Anyway, the point is... Oh, yeah, no. It's not about the ratings, folks. It's superheroes since the dawn of time, you know, have this, like, very black and white morality of, like, if you kill someone, that's so bad. You know, even if they're, like, fascists trying to destroy the world and kill other people. If you kill them, that's bad. So, of course, in this game, they're knockouts, guys. We're not killing them. I want to be clear. We are not killing them. Like this. They're not dead. Okay, the little rock, which is in here for some reason, just splintered apart. It hit this guy so hard. I want you to think about the force required for a boulder to splinter apart when it hits a human being. Not dead, however. I want you to remember this throughout this entire series of videos. They are never dead. They're always alive. They're never dead. We're gonna do some damage to the stun lancer. I mean, Hydra Elite over here. And they're double not dead. They're fine.
That was really something.
The game is teaching us about redrawing now. You get redraws where you can go to a card you don't want to play this turn and go goodbye. Get something new. I've instead been given Jab from Captain Marvel, who is now going to go and break this man's neck. Non-lethally break this man's neck.
Ready up.
So that's just a big old punch in the gut. But they are fine. I want to be clear, they are fine.
We're losing ground.
Yeah, they're going to shoot Doctor Strange. Oh no! Don't shoot Doctor Strange, who's still blocked. And also, I forgot that and just don't like Doctor Strange.
Inbound. What are we waiting for?
For me to talk to the audience. Like some kind of stage show. It's just about moves now, so we're getting more and more mechanics here, folks, as we go through the tutorial. Move is the new one we've got. So, if you come from XCOM, you're going to feel like you've been ripped off right now. You are like, what the... May I drop another F-bomb, Marvel? I'm going to check on the phone. They say yes. Okay, what the fuck? We used to be able to move as many characters in a turn as we wanted, right? Now we can only move one per turn. What is going on? What's going on? Jake Solomon is what's going on. He decided this. I'm talking at my ass right now. But someone did, and it was probably him. The entire collective team at Firaxis decided on this altogether. Basically, once per turn, you're going to get to move one time. You can move as much as you want once you've moved, to be clear. What I am going to do is show you how much fun it is to move. We're going to move Captain Marvel, All-American Hero, over to here. Okay, well, you can just fly if you want. And Captain Marvel, who has the power of radiated suns or whatever, is going to kick this sofa into our little knot friends here. Hang on, I gotta get this angle perfect. This is like the new pixel hunting of grenades. Wait. You can move again. You can move as much as you want once you've picked the person to move. To, like, get your angles right, like I'm kind of doing here. Which is a good thing to know, like, until you commit to an action. Once you do an action, obviously you can't move anymore. So it's basically just, like, giving you, like, some leeway of, like, do what you want, you know, have fun. I can't get them all! If there's a cut right now, it's because I spent another 5 minutes doing this. But if there isn't a cut, it's because I'm about to go of this one. What the hell is this? Oh, did I get it? I hate it. I hate it. I hate sofas. Alright, you know what? I can't, so I just have to pick who's gonna get hurt the most. I'm just gonna... Oh, but it's so close, I could get it. Oh my god, it's so close. How could I get that? There's gonna be a cut. Now. If there isn't a cut right now and you're hearing this, I forgot to edit this, and I'm so fucking sorry if I forgot to edit this. I'm so goddamn sorry. I hope I remember to edit this. Oh god, I really do. I'm so goddamn sorry if you're still hearing this right now. I'm gonna keep running like a... I'm gonna keep like an audio track running, just in case it's like a consolation prize if I forgot. But that makes it less likely that I'll edit this, because I'll just see noise and be like, oh, he's talking. This is part of the video. Fuck, I've left this in now, haven't I? Alright, just kill them.
I'm on it.
So, as you can see, 1, they are still alive. 2, we can kick sofas into people incredibly hard. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of sofas in the actual main game. It's a bit of a bait and switch, but there are dumpsters which you slide into people with your foot instead. Still fairly effective.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
I think it's good that it's broken, Doctor Strange. You have enough shit. You're way too rich. Honestly, I hate you in every facet. Draw the last 2 attacks played. Start next to no 4 card plays. No, thank you. Oh, that's actually not bad. We do actually want that because it lets us have another card play. So that's good. You're just trading for heroism. Do I have any quick attacks? No, I have a knockback though. I can also kick another sofa, right? No, I can't. Okay. I want you, Dr. Strange-O, to be useful. But failing that, just knock him into... he really can't be useful, can he? Because I did it wrong. It's my fault. It's my own fault. Knock him into this sofa.
Won't end well for you.
Keep breaking Doctor Strange's things. Who isn't even a real doctor, by the way. He's not even a real doctor, just to be clear. I found this out during the Twitch stream. He's not even a real doctor. He's not even real. So, he's a bit of a liar. I could make a joke about how, well, I wish he was a doctor, because this guy sure needs a doctor now, but honestly, that would be tasteless. Almost as tasteless, segue, as the photo mode. I'm gonna try not to use this much, because I've used it to death in the Twitch campaign. I think half of my playtime in the Twitch campaign has been this photo mode. It's incredible. Oh, there's Wanda. It is incredible. But it will take up way too much time if I use it any more than this one time to show you. Mainly because you can do things like... You can do a lot. Like, you can do a lot all the time. It's kind of insane. Do I have the Venom thing yet? I do have Venom. Oh my god, I haven't even met him in the game yet, and I still have Venom. I'm gonna gloss over this a lot, so just know right now that imagine if the XCOM 2 War of the Chosen photo booth was somehow better, and they let you do it. I'm doing a political cartoon. And they let you do it, like all the time, just in missions, whenever you want to. I need another one. Whenever you... I said I wasn't going to do this. Why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I making a Kelly cartoon right now? I said I wasn't going to do this. What the hell was I saying? Yeah. We're doing it live. No edits. Imagine photos. You could see what the fuck is going on. Let's just add... Look, a finishing touch. There you go. Okay. Great. Yay! I'm gonna try very hard to not do this in this campaign much, because it honestly is too much fun, and it just takes up way too much of the time, and I'm trying to make this, like, kind of serious and focus on the battles. So I'm actually gonna try not to do that. I'm gonna use Agamotto's gaze.
Let's give it a go.
Here. Because I'm not gonna kill these guys this turn, and I'll get 4 card plays and more heroism for next turn.
We're losing ground.
I don't know why I'm saying the card name like I'm a Doctor Strange player, or like I'm good at this game. Like, it sounds really pretentious, you know? I'm like kind of like a Slay the Spire pro. Oh yeah, we're gonna get an Agamotto's Gaze here. Yep, gonna redraw top deck into my new
Nothing
plane.
to worry about so far.
I don't. I never use these guys.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Gonna give you guys a little spoiler here. I've played the game before. Cover your ears for 5 seconds if you don't want a spoiler. She doesn't get them up. Sorry, did you get your ears covered in time? I hope so. Big spoiler. He's so mean. Why would he tell them that? Why? He's so cruel. Why would he ruin for all the children watching his YouTube video? Why would he ruin what's gonna happen? Why the fuck would he do that? What is wrong with this guy? He's a fucked up guy. Knock them back. Honestly, he's being paid to play this game. It's a hashtag ad, hashtag sponsorship. He's been paid to play the game. And he's just making a mockery of it. Make a mockery of that man's guts. Oh, well, no, like, not in the traditional term when people say guts, but, tear, rip and tear. Give Tony a turn. Just kidding. Let Captain Marvel do it. If you are making your first impressions of this game right now, you might be like, hey, Beagle, the cards look kind of boring. What the fuck? It gets better to the tutorial. Everyone has like 5 damage for some reason. I know, it's like a tutorial thing.
Get it done any way we know how.
All these guys just suck and I never use them after the tutorial, but
I bet you guys couldn't even
don't
get
worry.
security guards in my parking garage.
We're gonna meet Blade. Things are gonna get better.
We will not fail.
As heroes level up, they get more damage. That's probably what it is actually too. I'm back on like level 1. And they probably all have more health. Oh, they probably all have more health because I'm playing on the harder difficulty now, so now they take 2 shots to kill. Doctor Strange is getting shot by bullets. Oh, that's awful.
This shouldn't take too long.
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game. Suspicion as to
Higher difficulty mode, yeah, that's right.
the endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism.
I feel like it's more than a tinge. I feel like they're really
Love the effort.
not good. I should have lined up this better. That's okay, let's just overkill it for fun.
You asked for it. Ouch.
Speaking of overkill, just kidding, I won't let you do anything.
What's this?
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Punch him out, shut up Tony Stark. Silence, billionaire. Okay. I'm gonna let you see this one just so we can understand the principal villain of this game.
Not something. Someone.
So that when people say, talk about her, you'll understand who they're talking about. Here she is, the one and only.
Gozer?
Lilith, mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep, challenging the sorcerer supreme.
Be silent.
If only that lasted for the whole game.
Be still.
Ditto.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. A fellow daughter of Transia.
Transia rights.
You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energies surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there.
I just realized I'm still watching this,
stronger
damn.
each Second, the midnight sun.
Anyway,
approaches.
Lilith,
Define stronger.
she's the big
If
bad.
we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
This will notably not be a problem later, what is happening right now. I just want to let you all guys know. He's doing it again! He didn't even warn us this time. He's like spoiling points of this plot. What is wrong with him? Why is he doing this? Why is he letting us know that ominous bad things will happen? What is he even talking about? He's not even making sense. He's unhinged. He needs to stop his recording and make sure it's all recorded properly. Let's get to the end of this. It probably did. If you're hearing me right now, this recorded properly.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
My grave. We're gonna jump ahead. They're reviving us from the dead. Just gonna jump forward. Again, this is not the story campaign. If you want a story campaign, there is probably someone out there on YouTube, or 500 of them, who have done it already, or watch it on Twitch. This is the tactics playthrough. We're doing the tactics playthrough. Someone who is incredibly, like, an incredibly insufferable excommelitist is probably nodding their head right now, like, nice, nice, that's what I'm here for. Yeah. That's me, I'm the insufferable excommelitist. I made a fucking fantastic hunter woman for Twitch. Should I play the dude just to mix it up? I guess, right? I can't just make her again in this. She's special, she's her own thing. We'll just pick the man. Alright. I'm gonna do a magic trick here. There's gonna be an editing cut, we're gonna be done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we should be back. I'm gonna keep it, as the children say, 100 of you. I hit randomize. This didn't take that long at all. I do not know who exactly I'm looking at here. I feel like Cop. But this character is like from before modern cops existed. I don't know what I'm looking at here. But everything about them screams like cop, but hot cop. Ah, hot plus cop. Ah, male stripper. Okay, we're good. I know who this is. This is a hot cop. We're gonna come into the back end of the cutscenes here. Welcome to the Midnight Suns, who are the new characters who are here. They're actually good.
Of light and darkness,
I am being revived.
who tame the night.
And I look fabulous.
Hear the voice of those who beseech thee and
The collar!
No, please not my choker.
Wait! Ah!
Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
Well, that just happened.
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Want to try again?
You can't stay here forever.
Best character. What if I just...
So cold. But the air burns with every breath.
Matt Mercer?
Has it been so long?
Is that Maddie? Alt-tab. Midnight Suns. Matt Mercer. Google. Yep. That's Matt Mercer.
I know this place.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Okay. Hey guys, just so you know, this is the other part of the game. We're in it now. Welcome to... Whoa!
I missed something.
That right there is a metaphor for what I'm going to do with this YouTuber. I'm going to run past all of the story. I do have to talk to them though. Yeah, this is the non-tactics part of the game. You run around, you Mass Effect, you talk to people. There are an insufferable number of collectibles littered around the grounds of this hub world called the Abbey. There are so goddamn many. Hey, did you play Far Cry and be like, Far Cry 3? And be like, there's just not enough things to collect. Oh, I'm coming out in cold sweats. I haven't collected a trading card for the past 5 seconds. Oh boy, baby. You better believe you're here playing a Marvel licensed game that is crammed to the fucking gills with collectibles. There are so many currencies in this game. Not even including the actual real money cash shop for cosmetics for this game, which is a single player game. Gotta say, I don't love that. Not great. Don't love that. Anyway, there's like gloss, essence for attack, heroic essence, special essence, gifts. I'm actually failing to do this bit because I can't even remember what all of them are, but there's like 24 of them and it's insane. Hi. These are the characters I like.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
She's great.
And I think you already met Blade.
He's great. And Nico's great. Robbie, he's alright.
Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa, motherfucker.
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
Your hand power.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right.
What the hell?
Well, we can
The
fast
male
forward
hunter's
through the
hot.
door then. The Abbey is still...
The female hunter is so fish out of water. The
Yeah.
male hunter is like hot as
Basic
hell.
stuff.
It's Matt
Dorms,
Mercer. He can't not be hot. He can't turn it off.
Library, a few places to chill, and
Yeah.
whatever the hell the forge is.
Abilities.
Have to...
Things to do. Hey, you want to steal that stuff? Watch the Twitch campaign. Okay?
Motherfucker.
You want people to stop skipping cutscenes? I bet you're leaving comments right now. Hey, if you don't like people skipping cutscenes, leave a comment. If you do like it, leave a comment. If you didn't like what you ate last, leave a comment.
Go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
If you're about to witness Beagle Rush, but break his promise of not using the photo mood again, leave a comment.
How long have you two been sharing a room now?
God, I hope I remember to edit this out. Please tell me no one's listening to me right now. Oh, if anyone's listening to me right now, I'm so sorry. I don't think anyone's listening right now. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, but again, talking makes it more likely I miss this, because I edit by sound. Man, what if they're listening right now? It'd be like the most boring video ever. God damn. Fantastic. Make sure as well to okay, make sure as well to do this. Hang on. Make sure to take photos.
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc?
Then go to the gallery. Oh, I can't use it yet. No! I haven't got any gloss either. We'll get back to that. Hold this thought. When Beagle Rush says the words, Rose Nut, you've been activated, and you will remember this moment in your mind, and I'll pick up the sentence like nothing happened. Now,
Not a cape, and it
Bazinga.
Prophecies be damned.
God, why did I just say Bazinga? Oh, God.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Uh-oh, I would
Taking a big
hate
risk
if
with
that
the chosen
happened.
one.
Yeah.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Easy for you to say. Motherfucker.
Nothing about any of this is easy.
Okay,
Blade.
we're gonna go to Manhattan now
Yeah?
with Blade
Tell that
and
to
Doctor
Mark.
Strange. You look at this dumb motherfucker. Why do you show up like that? Okay. Man, I am ready as hell. I'm not gonna refer to the hunter as I. The hunter is ready as hell. Oh my god, I've made the most insanely chiseled character. Wow, I'm so hot. And yet, Strangely not from the way I've styled myself. Anyway, let's go to another tactical battle.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we.
Oh, don't worry. I'll skip all your cutscene. Hey, shut up, Doctor Strange, and do the mission. Let's go.
You place significant faith in a building.
Building? The Sanctum Sanctorum.
My favorite thing to do is bully the Avengers. Shut up, Doctor Strange.
About time.
Goddamn blade is so cool. Shut up, Doctor Strange. Magic, who is one of the coolest characters in the game, has opened us a magical portal. We're going through it. To the never. I mean, to hell. Limbo. No, not hell. Limbo. She's explaining it.
Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Limbo actually looks cool.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of
Motherfucker energy. That feeling you're trying to ice skate uphill. General motherfucking vibe.
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You're not even a real doctor.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you fuck Manhattan.
New York! These streets will make you feel brand new. Oh, I shouldn't sing this, I'll get copyright claimed. Because of course my rendition is so pitch perfect to the original singers of that song that the copyright claim bot will have no choice but to say I've stolen art. Of course. New York!